Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Sethum and welcome back to another video. Today folks, we will be looking at the creatures with the Aberration DLC. So if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to let me know by smashing that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and why not check out some of my other videos. And I will also be doing many more videos for the Aberration DLC, including tutorials on how to do caves if there are such things, as well as maybe boss battles and so on and so forth. In this video I will be looking at most of the creatures that I could spawn in. Well, I couldn't actually spawn them in, I had to actually go and find them, tame them, and bring them back to where my base is. But before we look at the new creatures for the Aberration DLC, let's have a look at the reskinned creatures that have bioluminescence. Now, I haven't spawned in every single creature. I have only got a handful here, just to kind of give you folks an idea of what they look like. And so I am going to set it to night. And here we have the Ovis, which looks pretty cool. I do like what they did with the colors. It looks really nice. We've got a trike here, so nothing too over the top. There is a bit of glow there. We have a Dodicarus. That looks pretty nice. I like it. Nice little dodo with a shiny face and some little glow around the wings, and as you can see, the feet as well. We've got a Parasaur up here. Well, yeah, there we go. I'm up on top of it. And as you can see, it's stripes on its back that have the bioluminescence, and a stego down here. So its back plate has the bioluminescence. As you can see, we've got a nice Parasaur here. I think I called the first thing the Parasaur Therium a Parasaur, but yeah, my apologies for that. We have a Equus, and so the stripes have bioluminescence on them, and a awesome looking raptor. I do like what they did with the raptor. This is actually my favorite reskinned creature so far, and you can tell it's coming to get you from a long distance. It looks like it's got gills. I like that. And down there, I suppose I was gonna have a aberrant listro. So yeah, that is what the reskinned creatures are called. They're aberrant, stego, listro, and so on and so forth. Okay, that was a bulldog. Just I had a bit of a panic moment there that something got in that shouldn't. That's why I did surround the area with gate. So now I'm going to have a look at the new creatures. Now there are a total of 15 creatures with the DLC. Some of them are not tameable. If I'm not mistaken, 3 of the 15 creatures are not tameable. Here we have the bulldog. So this is a creature that will provide you with light and keep the nameless away. So as you can see, they all have different charges. I think they also have different ranges and different amount of charge and all that malarkey. So you do activate the charge by stroking them, by petting them. There we go. We also have a glowtail over here, and finally we have the Featherlight. So I'm still getting used to the names. As you can see, they all have a light ability. Now this will keep the nameless away, as I said before, and all of these creatures, all these 4 creatures are shoulder mounts, so you can pick them up, put them on your shoulder, and carry them around. As you've seen, they have numbers with charge above their or in their name tags, so that means they will run out of charge as they glow, so you will have to go and charge them up. You can do that by using the glow bugs, which I'll show you later on in this video. I think this one's my favorite. Yeah, definitely my favorite. I'm definitely going to have a few of these when I start doing a playthrough series of this new DLC. So that looks really cool. I like the bulldog as well. A bit, it's got a bit of a thing going on with its eyes. It's kind of like its eyes, to me, seem to be looking a bit independently. So let's have a look at what they look like on the shoulder. I mean, this thing looks a bit big. for the shoulder. But yeah, as you can see, it does light up the area. Alright, I'll put this guy down. And let's go pick up the other one, see what that one looks. So that would be the Shinehorn. This one looks cool. I like it. Well, cool. This has probably become one of my favorite creatures now in the game. So I'll put this away. Like so. And onto the Glowtail. This one doesn't look half bad. I like this one as well. I think it's the Bulldog that looks a bit derpy, but yeah. This does not look half bad. Okay, we'll put this back down. And finally we have the Featherlight. So let's have a look at what it looks like on the shoulder. I'll just go into K mode in a bit. There we go. Ah, that looks alright. Doesn't look half bad. So I'm going to put this back down. And let's get on to the next creature. Here we have the Basilisk. So I have two of these bad boys. They look absolutely amazing. I like the combination or the design basically for these creatures. I'm just going to set the time to 8 just so we have as much light as possible so we can get a good look at the creatures. And there we go. Yeah, you can turn off the light by petting them again. I'm just going to do that. Try and stop. I don't know. I don't know how the lighting effects are in this game, but I'm hoping that by doing this I can see the creatures better. I mean, they'll be pretty much out of range, but oh, that one shines. Okay, hold on a bit. They have a little thing above their head as they're charging. That's nice. Okay, cool. So this is the Basilisk over here. It has like a little dragon face, a snake tail, and a snake body, I meant. It's all a tail, basically. So I'm just going to turn this one on and take it with me because it's a bit dark. There we go. That looks amazing. I like that. That doesn't look like a comfortable position to hold its head, but yeah. And this is what it looks like when you will see it in the wild. They do dig in the ground, as you can see right here. I've got another one right here just to show you the different colors on the creatures. The stats, I don't know. I think they're okay. Just wanted to see if they have any other special abilities. Okay, so it does reverse. That's decent damage, considering the level. So it does also spit, as you can see. And unlike the Wyvern, it actually has a better or a decent aim. It actually goes where you want it to. Might need a bit of practice with it, but yeah. And I think that's it. It doesn't do anything else. It spits, slithers, and bites. So, oh, it's got a little bitey thing animation. Hold on a bit. That's not a bite, that's more like a shout. But that looks cool, I like it. Just gonna put this guy back neatly so we have plenty of room to move around. I just leave it like that. No? Hold on a bit. That's better. And then we have the Seeker over here. Now this, as far as I know, is not meant to be tameable. And as you can see, because I've got a glow creature or with charge on it, it's making this weird animation thing. So apparently these things are meant to attack you if you have a glowing creature on your back that has charge. I'm just going to put this back down and let's turn off your light. And this should then go back to normal. There we go. So apparently they become aggressive around creatures that have charge on them. Okay, so let's have a look at the Seeker's feet. As you can see, it's not touching the floor, and they actually have an interesting way of walking because their legs do not touch the floor. So I want to see if I can get it to walk. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. I'm trying to get this thing to follow me, but for some reason it doesn't really seem to give me that message to say that it's following me. But as you can see, its feet are not touching the floor, which is quite interesting. That is an interesting method of ground locomotion. Just try that again. No. Well, I guess... Well, if it's not meant to be tamed, I suppose it's probably broken. But it looks cool. I like the way it looks when it's got the little grow creature. So we've got the roll rat. I haven't got a saddle for them, but apparently these things can roll and do damage, and you can maneuver them. So just have a look at that. Oh, hold on a bit. Seeker's flying. And the other thing I wanted to say about the Seeker, now that it's started flying, it's actually quite slow as a flying creature. Are you gonna do anything? Yeah, okay, it's landed. Alright, so going back to the roll rat. This thing does apparently roll once you have a saddle on it. It also does damage, and I think the saddle takes damage as well, or durability damage anyways. And let's see, any other... Disable public seating. I'm not quite sure what that is, but I think that would be the roll mechanic when it goes into its roll, and you can apparently maneuver this creature when it's rolling. Yeah, there you go. It wants to roll, but it hasn't got the saddle on. And because I couldn't find the spawn codes, it'll have to do without a saddle at the moment. But this thing is not maneuverable. Oh my lord, it has such a horrible turn radius. We got a bite. I think that's it. Yeah, other keys aren't doing anything. Yeah, okay. I can tell you off the bat right now, I don't really like this creature simply because it has a horrible turning radius. Like, really bad turning radius. I'm going to go outside and take on some small creatures and see what's what. Maybe that scorpion right there. See, does it? No. I don't know why I expected it to do anything. I just thought it might do something different on like proper ground, not metal, which is where I set up my little little base. Oh my god, I can't turn to get to that thing. I'm really trying to get to that scorpion, so I want my head to face, my creature's head to face that way, but Jesus Christ, its turn radius is horrendous. So just for that reason, I probably wouldn't be using this creature, or wouldn't be using it a lot. It doesn't do a lot of damage. Mind you though, this is a fairly small level. I did kind of tame whatever I could find. As I said before, I couldn't find the spawn codes for most of the creatures, so I had to go around the Aberration map. Oh my lord. Oh my lord, I can't really turn. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so as I was saying, I couldn't actually find the spawn code, so I had to go and tame them, then bring them back up here where I set up my base. And I did set up my base at the beginning of the map where you tend to spawn in. So I'm just going to shut the gate. Hopefully the thing can't come in. Okay, cool. It's not coming in. Oh lord. Okay, well, I'm just gonna put this guy back in place. There we go. That's better. Here we have the rock drake. Now this actually looks super duper cool. I like it. I like dragons in general, and this is a dragon, so I absolutely love it. I like the design for the face. I don't know why the devs always go for the giant jaw or teeth on the jaw. You know, I think it's a design decision that I don't really agree with, but it still looks amazing as heck. And this thing can climb on just about anything. It can glide. Let's try and take this thing on. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Okay, I'm happy with that. Right, so we've killed that thing. Let's go and glide a bit. As you can see, it will glide. So I'm still learning the glide mechanics. I'm probably going to fall. Yeah, okay, no. I managed to pull that out. And oh yeah, okay, never mind. Yeah, so definitely a bit of a learning curve here for me, but as you can see, it does also climb, and I like the climb mechanic and the glide mechanic combined together. That looks that's actually a function that I think will be very useful for the DLC from what I've seen. It also has this cloak thing. I don't know how effective this is against hostile NPCs, but I guess we'll find out in due course. And it just has a bite apart from that. But all in all, a very awesome looking creature. So it tends to stick its head up when it's stuck to the ground. So you got a little claw symbol in the upper right side of the corner. That means it will climb things. Come on, up we go. I do like the animations for this creature though as well. They look absolutely amazing. Alright, let's park this guy. And we shall move on to the next creature. I was just curious to see its stats. It seems to have fairly decent stats. Do bear in mind that this was a forced aim, so I did manage to spawn this one in. I think this is actually the only creature I managed to spawn in. And here we have the Ravenger. So this is like the Chupacabra creature that was seen in pictures. I think you'll have a saddle for this as well. Again, haven't made any saddles, haven't spawned in any saddles, and so on and so forth. So it's got a claw attack, a bite attack. I like that. It looks freaking amazing though. It does look quite scary. It does also jump. I don't think it climbs up walls, but let's give that a shot. Nope. Nope, it doesn't like to climb up walls. And one benefit of this creature is that in a pack, they do tend to buff each other. Plus, there will be an alpha, so the highest level one will become an alpha. So let's go put this guy next to its friend over here. As you can see, I have two of them, so they have received the pack buff plus the alpha glow on the highest level one. Nice. So we have the Karkinos over here, which is a giant crab with 4 claws. That thing looks cool. I like its face. Love it. I'm just gonna put fly on for the moment so I can get a closer look at its face because it looks freaking amazing. It's got like a little spider thing going on with its eyes. I like that. Giant claws on the front and tiny claws at the top. I wonder if those are of any use. We'll find out in a bit. Just have a bit of a look at the creature. Do you know, I do absolutely like the way this creature looks. It looks freaking amazing. Wow. Okay, cool. So again, no saddle on this, which is why I'm floating. So we've got one hit. That's left and right click. You know, you can become a drummer, I guess. That would be the jump. And ooh. So yeah, it jumps quite high but doesn't move forward very much. So that would be an attack. See, how do I grab? Okay. Okay. Nope. Yeah, I just wanted to see if it does anything. So that would be... Did I grab it? No. Yeah, I grabbed it. Can I grab it with both claws? There we go. There's one dodo in the claw. I want to get the other dodo. Can I carry two creatures? Like so. Okay, I can. Okay, so that whacks it onto the ground. Alright. And apparently this thing can also throw creatures. There we go. That's quite nice, quite handy. It doesn't do any damage to my own creature, so that's alright. Oh, I threw it. Where's it? Oh, there it is. Right, I want to go and get that dodo and try and throw it off the cliff. Once I can get there. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to throw the dodo off the cliff. Let's see what happens here. And... Whoa, whoa, that is far. Oh, wow. Oh, he can definitely enter in a dodo tossing competition. Might even be a thing. I might even do that. Here we have a Subterranean Reaper King, and we also have a Reaper Queen stood next to him. So obviously the Queen is bigger. As you can see, it's got a bit of a glowy thing going on when I get closer because I have one of the creatures that have charge on it and it is activated, so it has a little glowy aura thing. I kind of like the design of it. It looks I mean, I'm referring to the aura, obviously. It looks nice, and I think it adds to the creature. I don't know if it does damage because, obviously, these things are found well deep within the Aberration map. So I had to give it flight to get it here, so, and infinite stats because it's quite a tiny one. So I kind of had to go for what I could find. So I'm gonna carry this fella here. As you can see, I kind of put him there. So that charge affects both of them. Obviously, I want a bit of light because I can't really see what they look like. So I want to have a proper look at their faces. Wow, nice. I'll pick this thing up. So there are some subtle differences between the male and female, and that is a small attention to detail that I absolutely love. You can notice that around the head, obviously size as well, and they also do bury. That's quite nice. Actually, that'd be difficult to spot. That would be difficult as heck to spot. Obviously, if it wasn't on a metal structure, but yeah, so I'm talking about like on earth or on ground, that would be very difficult to spot. So I'm gonna mount this, and well, I just wanted to see if it does anything else. Apparently not. As you can see, there's a difference between the head design of the creatures. Body, not so much. It does a little projectile thing out of its tail. I don't know if that's supposed to be poison or what. Just want to see if you can aim it. No, it doesn't seem as if you can aim it. A tail sweep, that looks nice. There you go. You can actually see the differences in design between the male and female, particularly around the area, head area I meant even. My apologies for My bad English today. I am very tired. I've been working all night to try and get this, and I know it is a bit late because I have been at work when the DLC dropped. So I am trying to make up for me being at work and not being able to make this video. So I'm gonna go out and try and kill something, see what it does. So this is a low level. Oh, that's bad. That is really bad damage. Does that do anything? I can't seem to aim it properly. I mean, I've got a crosshair, but they just seem to go everywhere. Okay, we have a very upset turtle at the moment. I wonder what that green thing is supposed to be. Oh, the tail sweep does a lot of damage. Okay. So yeah, I just want to see if that one would hit that Diplo that's stuck or seems to be stuck there, but no. That's... I think I like the tail sweep a lot more, so yeah. Let's check out the Reaper Queen. I am not going to bother closing the gate because I will be taking the Reaper Queen back out there and we will see the difference in damage, but do bear in mind they are different levels, like quite different in terms of levels, as this one's level 80. What am I going to pick on? So we got a bite, we've got the little tail thing, whatever that is, to be determined, I guess. Alright, we've got that tail sweep. I think that might be the thing where it puts a... yeah, because the tip of its tail seems to move. To like do a little pincer thing. Go. Oh, that's a lot of damage. I was gonna say go away, but that's a lot of damage. Oh, that's even more damage. I like that. And that's 9. So what? That's got to be something. That has got to do something, whatever that is. So apparently this can impregnate players with a baby xenomorph, so I'm assuming that is how you tame these things. You get impregnated by this, then have to survive or something and let the little chest burster come out your chest and all that, if I were to guess. I mean, I will be having a look at how to tame this, and this annoyed turtle is trying to cause havoc in my little base over here. Okay. Alright. Oh. There's a unhappy Dodec coming this way. Alright, I'm gonna put this back in place and then I'm gonna go and have a look at some of the creatures that can spawn. Alright, so I was on about glow bugs earlier on in the video. There is a glow bug that has charge on it, and that is where you can recharge your glow creatures. Alright, so I've gone deeper down in the I suppose cave system, or in the underground system, to show you guys what the nameless look like. We have these things, these Ravager things that decided to attack us. So here's a normal one, and I think the one with the red vein like pattern on it would be the alpha. So these things will spawn if you don't have a creature that gives you glow or with charge on it, or if it's turned off. So basically, if you're in the dark, these things will spawn, and they will just continue to spawn forever and ever and ever until you either have a light or die or manage to get away. And I'm pretty much surrounded by just about everything that's nasty, so I am gonna get on top of my wyvern and I guess do the outro. That is it for this video, folks. I do hope that you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed it or found it useful, please don't forget to hit that like button. It does help me out a lot. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and also with this occasion I will also say that I will be making many more videos for the Ark Aberration DLC, including tutorials and why not gameplays. Until next time, stay safe, folks.